Good morning, my dear students. This story, Old Man at the Bridge, is a conversation between a soldier and an old man who had to leave his hometown during the Spanish Civil War. One of the shortest of Ernest Hemingway's short stories, Old Man at the Bridge is based upon an incident that took place during an Easter Sunday. During that time, he was working as a war correspondent covering the Spanish Civil War. An old man with spectacles sat exhausted by the side of a road near a pontoon bridge that crossed the river. The soldier got engaged in conversation with the old man. During the conversation, he came to know that the old man was worried about his animals that he had left behind. The old man told the soldier that he had the charge of 2 goats, a cat, and 4 pairs of pigeons. He said that a captain had told him to leave the town and the animals because of artillery fire. He had no family, but he expressed concern about what would happen to his animals. He said that the cat would be all right because cats could look after themselves, but he did not know what would happen to his other 2 animals. The soldier was concerned about the old man's safety, whereas the old man was concerned about the safety of his animals. He told the soldier that he was an old man of 76 and had came 12 kilometers and was too tired to walk up the road and catch a ride on a truck to Barcelona. The old man thanked the soldier for his concern for his safety, but he continued to express his concern over the fate of the animals he had left behind. The old man could not get rid of thought about the safety of his animals. In the end, the soldier felt pity for him and thought there was nothing to do about him. In fact, the story deals with the theme of depression and impending death. If we talk about the plot-wise development of the story, in the beginning we can say that an old man has left his hometown due to Spanish Civil War. He arrives at the bridge and sits on it. The narrator talks to him and the old man expresses his fears about the safety of his animals he had left behind. The old man tells him that the cat will all right because cats can look after themselves. He is worried about the other animals. But the narrator is worried about the safety of the old man at the bridge if the fascists should launch their planes anytime. The narrator thinks about the safety of the old man, but the old man thinks about the safety of his goats. And by the end of the story, we can see that the soldier is leaving that old man for his fate. The story is set at a spot at the bridge in the countryside during the Spanish Civil War. The narrator, whose duty is to find out how far the enemy has advanced, spots the old man sitting by the bridge. The soldier begins talking to the old man and gets information from him that his hometown is San Carlos and he was made to leave his hometown and animals because of the artillery fire. The conversation between the narrator and the old man takes the story forward. The readers came to know about the war, but the old man's concern about the safety of his animals whom he had left behind, and the narrator's concern about the old man's safety at the bridge. The bridge, where the action takes place, symbolizes uncertainty and dangers. The bridge is also very important for the narrator because he has to cross the bridge and find out positions of the enemy. The title of the story, Old Man at the Bridge, is very appropriate because the story revolves around the old man who has left his hometown during the Spanish Civil War and has arrived at the bridge for safety. It is at the bridge that the narrator engages the old man in conversation. The old man expresses his concern about the safety of his animals that he has left behind. He thinks that the cat will be all right, but he is worried about the safety of the other animals. The narrator is worried about the safety of the old man, whereas the old man is worried about the safety of his animals. The narrator asks the old man to get a ride on the truck and go away, but he refuses to do so. He remains at the bridge. Thus, the story has a suitable title. When we talk about this story, the main characters, the animals, and also the bridge is a symbol. It all symbolizes something. The story is full of metaphors and symbols. One of the symbols is the bridge, which represents uncertainty and dangers. The other symbols are the animals that the old man was taking care of. The pigeon symbolizes peace and harmony, and the fact that they fly away. The pigeons can fly away from the war, maybe a reference to the refugees who flee from the war to a safe place. The cat is a symbol of independence, who does not need anybody to survive. But the goat is often used as a sacrificial animal, and this probably represents the old man who reconciles himself with his impending death. So, dear students, when you learn, dig deep about the symbolization of this chapter. Thank you.